Hey, Lynn, are you still awake? Melinda, what's up at this hour? Today's wedding was absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad you could make it. We couldn't really talk, so I thought I'd text you now. Okay. Your husband, Jean, is it? He's so hot. He looks like a model. Yeah, but honestly, I fell for his caring and reliable personality more than his looks. Oh, nice. What kind of guy is he? What does he do for work? He works in sales at a regular company. He's been there for quite a while now. Wow, that's great. Stability is nice. You're so lucky. I want to marry someone amazing like him too. You'll meet someone wonderful soon. You're beautiful and have such a bright personality. That's true. There's actually a guy nearby who might be a good fit. Oh, really? Do you have a boyfriend now? That's a secret. But honestly, I didn't expect you to get married before me. Why not? I'm 4 years older, so it's nothing strange, right? Yeah, but you're kind of plain compared to me. Not that pretty and never really popular. Losing to you is a bit frustrating. You're still as blunt as ever. We all have different tastes, you know. Well, as long as you're happy, I guess. I just hope I find someone soon too. You will, Melinda. All right, talk to you later. Maybe next time I text, I'll have my own engagement news. Hey, Lynn, how have you been? Oh, Melinda, it's been a while. I have some big news to tell you. Big news? Yeah, I'm getting married. Really? Congratulations. Isn't it amazing? Remember when I texted you a year ago and said my next message might be about my engagement? I vaguely remember that. So, who's the lucky guy? Well, you actually know him. Oh, someone I know? There aren't many guys I know. It's the person closest to you. You don't mean John, do you? There's no way it's my husband, right? Actually, yes, it's him. What do you mean? He's married to me. How are you marrying him? We aren't even divorced yet. I couldn't stand you getting married before me. When I found out he was smart and good-looking, I decided I had to steal him. What the heck? How could you even think that way? A guy like him shouldn't be with someone of your level. He suits me better. I need to talk to him. He said he wasn't coming back home anymore. He's decided to divorce you. And you can throw out all his stuff. But everything seemed fine yesterday. He was just tolerating you to avoid the hassle. Lately, he's been coming home late, right? He didn't want to see you. Does he really dislike me that much? He said he's been interested in me since we met at the wedding. I guess I'm more attractive than you. It might be hard to accept, but it's the reality. How could you do this? I might be at fault, but he's to blame too. He gave in to my temptation. Guess you weren't enough for him. I need to talk to him. He's blocked your number already. Then I'll contact him at his office. That's so like you, Lynn. It'll be so annoying if I get a call about that while I'm at work. Anyway, he quit his job. He thought you might show up there. He left his job just to avoid me? Exactly. What have I done to him? Maybe you're too serious. You're boring. And you're too competent. Guys might feel they aren't needed. But I had to learn to be responsible as the oldest daughter. You were always so unreliable. That was all an act. Guys find vulnerability cute. They like it. How do you not know this at your age? Enough. I need to talk to Jean. I won't agree to the divorce until I do. Melinda, what on earth did you do? You told Jean's parents lies about me, didn't you? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. I couldn't reach Jean, so I went to see his parents. They told me they didn't want to see the face of a useless wife and turned me away. You must have told them something. I just told them you were cheating and doing nothing around the house. What the heck? I've never cheated. And I've never slacked off with housework. Why would you make up such lies? I had to. I really wanted to be with Jean. I needed his parents on my side. You're unbelievable. You should just give up on him. If he's not contacting you, it means he doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. I'll be happy enough for both of us. You should find yourself a plain guy who suits you better. Hey, Lynn. It's been a while. It's Melinda. Melinda? Are you surprised? You haven't blocked me, huh? I didn't expect to hear from you. Maybe you still have feelings for Jean? Not exactly. Guess what? Perfect timing. I'm giving him back to you. What do you mean? Remember when he quit his job when divorcing you 5 years ago? I thought he'd find a new job quickly, but he couldn't. So for the past 5 years, he's been doing short-term jobs and using up his savings. It's been tough. I see. He's finally got a temp job. But I'm tired of this poor lifestyle. So I'm giving this broke loser back to you. I married him because he was hot. But now, he doesn't even take care of his appearance. And he's just some old guy. Are you seriously saying this? Of course. I don't need the guy I took from you anymore. Introduce me to a new one, okay? I'm thinking of going back to Mom and Dad's place for now. Their place? I'm living there now. Oh, you've been there? Then move out before I get there. Why should I move out? You should find your own place. I told you, I don't have any money. I wouldn't mind living with you, but you'd hate it, right? Of course I would. And it's not just me living there. You mean Mom and Dad? I haven't told them yet, but they've always doted on me, so they'll agree for sure. It's not that. I'm married now. My husband is living here with me. Holy cow! You got married? When? To whom? 2 years ago, to a regular guy. A regular guy? What does he do? He's a cosmetic surgeon. A surgeon? You, with your looks, managed to snag a high-level guy? Thanks a lot. What are you talking about? I'm saying I'll steal your husband again. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it the first time, and now you're still plotting. Come on. You don't match up with him anyway. I'm giving you Jean back, so you two can be a couple again. There's no way we can get back together. He cheated and we divorced. I'm just looking out for you. If I take your current husband, you'll be alone again. So, I'm giving him back to you to avoid that. Do you seriously think you can steal my husband? It'll be easy. It was the first time. You'll never find another man, you know? Huh? What do you mean? You won't be able to steal my husband, and no other man will want you. Yeah, right. I always get guys' attention. It's hilarious that you're confident even after losing your ex-husband to me. I'm definitely going to steal that doctor. You don't need to move out. I'm coming to get him. Hey, Lynn, I'm moving in today. Today? It's the first time I heard of it. I told you in the last text. But today? That's way too sudden. Come on. I used to live there anyway. My stuff should arrive in about 20 minutes. Move it in for me. I'll be there in about 30 minutes. Did you get Mom and Dad's permission? Nope. But once my stuff gets there, they'll have to let me in. How selfish. I told you I'm not moving out. I said it's fine. It's a chance to steal your husband anyway. Since I don't have my own room, I'll sleep in your room with you guys. Stop it. It's no big deal. I'm excited to meet him. Thanks for getting me another guy. You have no idea what's going on. What? First off, about your move. Mom and Dad don't want to let you in. Why not? That's unfair. I'm their daughter too, so I have the right to live there. I pay the mortgage, and the house is in my name. Oh, really? Since I started working, I've been doing that. Dad can't work anymore because of his health. I had no idea. He paid the mortgage for many years, so I asked him about you coming back. He said absolutely not. Why? That's so mean. Do you really not understand why? You ruined my marriage. To Dad, you're his daughter, but I am too. He doesn't want to let someone who hurt his daughter into the house. He respects my decision, so he left it up to me. No way! Of course I don't want you in the house. Don't say that. Let me in. And about my husband, he already despises you. He hasn't even met me. You'll never know until we meet, right? He knows you very well. You probably won't recognize him from this picture. I don't know this hot guy. If he looked like this, I'd never forget him. Remember your middle school classmate, Nick? Holy cow! Is this him? He did say his parents were doctors, but he didn't look like this. He was much uglier. He wore glasses, was chubby, and was far from hot. He lost over 40 pounds during college. He also switched to contacts, so his appearance changed drastically. Ah, that's why he's so handsome now. You guys didn't get along, did you? He says he's disgusted by you. He was always so gloomy, and his mumbling annoyed me. He said he still remembers what you did to him. Even if you try to get close to him, he'll never fall for you, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. That might be true. Now that you know my husband is Nick, do you still think you can steal him? Well, maybe not. You can still change your mind now. Should I send your things back? Or are you coming here anyway? Fine. Whatever. If he's your husband, I don't have the confidence to steal him. And I don't even want to. I'll just go back to the house where Jean is. All right. I'll send your things back then. This is so frustrating. Lynn, I don't know what to do. Are you back home already? I just got home. But Jean is gone. What's going on here? I looked through the window, and it seemed like all his stuff was gone too. He moved out while I was planning to move back with you. Looks like it. How could he leave without telling me? You were the one who left first. But still, he must have some feelings for me. Isn't it too quick to leave? Listen, this is hard to say. What is it? Have you looked in the mirror recently? What? You've always been cute, but age catches up with everyone. You're 35 now, right? After all the struggles with Jean, it must show on your face. Oh no, I thought I still looked young. But I do look older. What do I do? It's not just about looks. He probably got tired of many things about you. I've never been dumped before. You can't fight time. With my looks now, finding a guy is going to be hard. Oh, right. There's Nick. He's a cosmetic surgeon. I'll just ask him to give me a makeover. You just said you have no money. He's my brother-in-law and a former classmate. He could do it for free. I'll get my youthful looks back and snag another hot guy. There's no way he'll do it for free. You need to face reality. Jean left you, and how are you going to support yourself? I can't. I'm not working. I spent all my savings on the moving company. What am I supposed to do now? I was planning to have Jean pay for the moving expenses. Geez, even though you were planning to leave him and divorce? But I came back to make things right with him. You're being incredibly selfish. No wonder he wanted to leave. Aren't you going to take my side? I'm not taking sides. You who stole my ex-husband and the man who married his ex-wife's sister? I'm not siding with either of you. I'm sorry, Lynn. Please forgive me for everything. I know I've been stupid. I regret it. Please, can we move past this? I can't. You tried to steal my husband twice, even if you failed this time. I'm really sorry. I'm begging for your forgiveness. I gave the house keys to Jean, and now I can't even get into the house. At least, let me stay with you until he comes back. I'll do anything, please. I already told you. Dad and I don't want you in the house. Oh, come on. Besides, the house you know is only livable until today. What do you mean? Nick built a big house for us. We're moving there. Then take me with you. I want to live there too. It must be a mansion. There's no room for you, and Nick doesn't want you there. Oh God, as long as he's your husband, I can't be close to you. Exactly. What am I supposed to do now? I have no place to stay and no money. How am I going to survive? You're not a child. Figure it out yourself. I'm busy with the move, so goodbye. Wait, Lynn. I'm not done talking. Lynn? Did you block me? Please, help me. Don't leave me alone. Melinda sold her bags and clothes and stayed at a cheap motel for the night. The next day, she found a live-in job to survive. However, the job wasn't something she could proudly tell others about. Despite the high pay, it took a toll on her both mentally and physically. She couldn't quit because she needed the money, and she was in despair every day while working. She begged Jean not to leave her, but he had already lost all feelings for her, and they didn't get back together. She now lives in constant regret about stealing him from me, and she watches her appearance deteriorate. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my second marriage with Nick, and happily living in a luxurious mansion with my parents. Thanks to my wicked sister who took my first husband, I ended up marrying Nick. For that, I suppose I should be somewhat grateful to her.